Corner, please welcome Calvin Brown.
Dave, it's good to have you back here as you're screaming jiu-jitsu on your way back.
I can't help it, and I just, man, in mixed martial arts, I just think all of it's important, man, but you're going to be on the ground at some point, and jiu-jitsu changes the game. So
I'm going to tell you what, speaking of being on the ground at some
Yeah.
point, this next fighter, I said at the beginning, I loved watching this guy fight last April against Jordan Tuma. They both made their debuts then. But Calvin Brown, man, he has got a heck of a wrestling background. 2-0. His first fight against Jordan, all he did was take Jordan down and keep him down on the ground and pound. However, Calvin's second fight, he tried to stay up. He still went down, but Calvin has evolved as a fighter, and I cannot wait to see what fight number 3 brings this young man. But he will be down on the ground tonight. I know that for sure.
there's no doubt. And listen, across the cage, you got Tyler Riggs, and he's coming in 1-2. Very tough losses, but man, can this kid fight. I love the fact, did you see the firepower that walked out of that locker room here with Calvin Brown? They are fired up.
And they are wearing the nice neon, bright yellow, green shirts. I don't even know what color you want to call them.
Man.
And the shoes, look at that.
The shoes, they came out in fashion tonight. And here's what I know. The aggression, the power, the wrestling of this guy, I know is here to put on a show.
They've got something in him, and each shirt is different. One says coach, another says ring man, another one says hype man.
Well, that's who came out, and that guy was literally on fire. Woo. The whole crowd turned its attention front and center to Calvin Brown in his camp. Now, one thing I will be interested to see, has Calvin Brown
And his opponent,
increased his
fighting out of the blue
cardio?
corner, please welcome Tyler Riggs.
I don't know if my glass has changed, man.
Yeah.
Calvin Brown looks like he's bulked up a little bit since I've last seen him.
He does. He does look a little thicker. That's what I was wondering. He looks a little thicker. How is his cardio? Has that improved from the first time we saw him fight?
It did improve in fight 2. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
But he knew afterwards. I talked to him, back in the locker room after those fights. He knows he needs to improve on that. So I'm very anxious to see what he brings tonight. And this isn't downplaying Tyler Riggs, who
Not at all. Man, this kid, he can fight, dude.
He's already out there. He walked straight to that ref. He's ready to get in.
Yeah. Listen, no hype, man. No bright colors. He's just coming out in more of your traditional Muay Thai shorts. And this guy's ready to go, man. There's no doubt. This is going to be a good fight. I think you have some different strengths in each guy. But I do think, they say styles makes fights. Well, sometimes such devastating differences in styles can make some of the greatest fights. Can the striking and length of Tyler Riggs ward off the power wrestling of Calvin Brown? Hey, in a few minutes, we're going to find out.
We may have, look, we had 3 fights end in the first round, then we had an intermission. We came back, we had a 3-round fight.
Yeah.
These next 3 fights are going to be 3 rounds, I'm telling you, man.
Well, I can tell you not to look too far ahead, but you got this next fight, Patrick Beamer and Tad Vella. That's going to be a barn burner.
Yep.
And then DeMonte Robinson, TJ Regal. That's going to be a great way to cap the night.
I thought we were going to be out here in time to get the early breakfast, dinner at Denny's, but no, I think we're in for a little bit longer night tonight.
Absolutely. Here he goes, making those walk up the steps to the cage. Again,
Ladies and gentlemen, our
looking
next
forward to
fight of
this
the
one.
evening is scheduled for 3
What will prevail
3-minute
tonight?
rounds and takes place in the 170-pound weight division. Introducing your combatants. First, fighting out of the red corner, this mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing at 159 pounds. He is undefeated inside the cage. 2 bouts, 2 victories, no defeats. An independent fighter hailing from Lima, Ohio. Please welcome Calvin Beatdown Brown.
Lima, Ohio, holy cow.
His opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing at 162 pounds. A veteran of 3 MMA contests. Representing Dayton Vision MMA, he hails from Brookville, Ohio. Please welcome Tyler Riggs. 3 rounds, 170-pound weight division. Your referee is Gary Copeland.
I feel like we took a wrong turn on our way here and ended up in Western Ohio.
Man, I'll tell you, that Lima, Ohio group is out here by the dozens. They're loud and proud and excited to be here tonight. You guys are eager to get it on, and here we go.
Hey,
Touch gloves and
it
settle
hit
in.
me as Tyler was walking out. I had
There it is, that low
really
leg
good
kick.
conversation with him. He took a long break of MMA. He fought last fall.
Yeah.
Came back after like a 4-year break, and he's been training really hard. So you're talking about those Muay Thai shirts.
Yeah, and there's
I
those-
know that's what he does.
And there's those two, already, right out of the gate, those low kicks. If he can take away that front leg of a heavy wrestler, it could be a bad night for Colin Brown. There it is
That's
again.
a huge kick.
And again, I watched Jake Miller, a pro fighter, make a man stop by taking his leg away over and over and over again.
We've seen that multiple times, yes.
Now, Calvin Brown is trying to take the distance away, walking back, get his back against the cage where he can take the shot. But right now, Tyler's doing a good job circling out. But again, Calvin Brown's doing a good job of trying to back him down, get him close to the cage, and then shoot.
I circled this fight as soon as I got here tonight because I figured
And
this would be fight of the
Just mixed with that kick. You got people sitting behind me yelling, he's scared. No, he's smart. He's a smart fighter. At
He's a
this
Muay Thai
level,
fighter. He's not
they're
scared.
smart. They're circling. He's setting them leg kicks up. And I promise you, Calvin Brown's already feeling those. You got a nerve that runs down the backside of that leg, and it's devastating when you can put no weight on it. You can't put weight on that leg. You can't punch with power, and you can't shoot and wrestle power.
And where that's really going to hurt him is after this first round, should we make it, and he
Yes,
stops
and there it is
moving.
again. And you see him wince. He's already wincing, and that's exactly, and there's just missing. Now, Calvin Brown needs to time that up, and he needs to take a shot. And there it is. Good job. That's a good job. He times it. He's got to time that up and take a shot.
I'd say I'm impressed by Tyler because, I mean, he looks much more focused than his last fight,
Now-
but also he knows Calvin's takedowns. He
Absolutely,
knows
strengths.
he's doing a good job defending
Exactly right.
against
He's
it.
moving. And look at that. He's going to feint with his own fake shot. But there it is again. That leg kick can be devastating.
That's a good uppercut by Calvin.
Wow, but he caught him on the way in. He caught him on the way in. And it looks like he's going to catch
little bit of blood there.
Yeah, and now here's the deal. Wait for to see if he'll bring that leg up and start kicking to the midsection. He's been on the low side, but he can start kicking the body. He can really hurt him here. If he'll switch it up and start kicking to that midsection, hitting that liver, kicking that body, it could be bad news for Calvin Brown. But right now, he's eating the leg kicks. And there it is. You see these guys going after it. Calvin Brown's doing a good job staying in the pocket to fire with a kick of his own.
This is a different Calvin Brown than I've seen in his first
It
two
is.
fights.
He is slow and deliberate right now, which I think is smart with this caliber of a Muay Thai fighter in Riggs.
What it tells me is that his gym, his coaches have developed a plan, and he is following it to a T right now. You don't see any panic, him just immediately taking him to the ground.
Round number 2
Not
of the
at all. That
scheduled
was a great
3-round
first round,
contest
feeling
in
each
the
other out.
170
Great opportunity to kick the body.
weight
As a Muay Thai
division.
fighter, he's chopping the leg. If he can come up and start attacking the midsection of Calvin Brown, I think he can hurt him. He did a good job of kicking the low kick, snapping it off, but he needs to come up and hit that body. If I'm his coach right now, that's what I'm saying. Kick his body.
Yeah.
He's stepping into it. Hit the leg, come up, hit the body.
He had a good half a dozen of those leg kicks as we watch the replay here. Nice little fury there by Calvin. Tyler was able to withstand that.
Here's the thing that's kind of interesting. You never know how the judge is judging it. Calvin Brown's controlling the center of the cage. Calvin Brown's walking him down. Does a does a judge see that as, the dominant fighter?
Well, you know what? Eddie puts me on the spot all the time. You did earlier tonight. I'm going to ask you right now, who took this round based on what you just said?
Based on what I just said, I'm going to say, I'm still personally, because I know the sport, I would judge that in favor, Slim, Tyler Riggs. I felt like he landed more leg kicks. I felt like he was the more aggressive fighter. Calvin Brown was walking him down and walking side to side, but it is in the Muay Thai best interest of Tyler Riggs to keep moving, stop, pop the leg.
Correct. There's a difference in controlling the center of the cage, like a dominant way.
Yep.
And honestly, I really feel like Tyler was controlling Calvin because he was making Calvin move how he wanted to move and
Let's see if
calculating those leg kicks.
I really want to see if he goes to the body. He's attacked the leg. Does he come up and hit the body now? Calvin Brown is stepping in with his hands down, which makes that body susceptible to be kicked. I'd like to see him step it up and put it right on that rib cage or that midsection, that solar plex. Again, if it's there, it is. There's that low kick. See if he can switch up and come to the body. There's a nice hook. And there's Calvin Brown going to go for that takedown. Good takedown defense. Great takedown defense.
That's the first time he tried to take him down this fight.
So Calvin Brown has the crowd behind him here, but right now they're taking back a little bit. I don't know if they don't know what to do. And there's a nice leg kick, Calvin Brown of his own.
I don't think the crowd honestly
There it
understands
is.
Muay Thai.
That's a great attack. I mean, as a Muay Thai fighter, that's what you want to do.
I hope these microphones are picking those up because they're loud.
Snapping, man. Yeah. There it is.
Good shot.
Now, I will say this about Calvin Brown. When he lands, he's landing solid. And they are catching, and they are clean. And here's the deal. In this game, it only takes one heavy shot to land to make a fight end.
Just one?
There it is. There. Oh, nice exchange.
You see that leg is hurting Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin's leg, you can see it kind of going away, and there it is again.
And not like that. See,
He's going to switch his stance up. And he really needs to put his hands behind the kick. Throw the kick, throw the hands. He really needs to put his hands together. The Muay Thai is there. Kick the body, kick the leg, kick the body, kick the leg. But we're missing on opportunities.
Oh, Dave, I'm telling you, I am watching that leg of Calvin Brown. If
Yes.
he continues to work that, I don't think he can finish the third round. I really don't. It's shaking.
And
He's
yeah,
not
you can
putting a
tell
lot of weight
he's
on
out,
it.
and he's
Look how
already
he's tiptoeing on
Yeah,
it
he's
now,
tiptoeing
too.
on out. It hurts, and he's already now he's hiding the leg. Now he's hiding the leg.
Yep.
When he hides the leg, you want to kick the body. When he hides that front leg, his body's exposed.
See, he keeps trying, but it looks like he's such a righty. He can't switch his stance up right there.
Here's what I'd say. Again, there's a nice kick by Calvin Brown himself. Returns with the hand. He hits the kick. Look at the leg here now of Tyler Riggs. He's got some nice welts on it.
Oh, yeah.
From eating some shots of his own.
The difference I'm seeing right now is Tyler's putting full weight on that.
That is
There's
true.
no tiptoeing.
The difference between two or three shots
Yeah.
versus
10 to 12.
10 to 12. Oh, and he clean stepped into it. Look at Calvin Brown nod. He knows he might have hurt him, and he did rock him, but both guys are gamers. He caught him clean with that jab coming in. However, jabs are typically not what knocks somebody out. It'll ding them, but there was no power shot behind it. And Calvin's trying to finish as the aggressor. 10 seconds to go in the round. Kick that body.
This is
If
the
I was his
third
coach, I'm saying
and
kick
final
the
round
body.
of this
What an interesting
170-pound
fight right
weight
now. I really,
division contest.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I already thought I've got it in my mind.
I got it 1-1 right now.
So do I. I really
And
felt
I
like
think-
Calvin was much more the aggressor, regardless of the
Man,
leg kicks.
the leg
As
kicks
we're watching
are-
this right now with Jay, are phenomenal.
And there's so many of them. But that's his one-dimensional right now. He's not putting any hands behind the legs. And Calvin Brown, man, listen, he catches him clean with a nice jab. He was aggressive. He was throwing punches and punches.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you got to look at that as
He's watching another.
and there's a nice leg kick of his own. Right there, he catches him with that heavy jab. But
it caught him heavy. Tyler didn't even blink, man.
No.
He ate that, and I think that's why Calvin didn't dive right in, because he knew while it was a heavy shot, Tyler's able to handle this right now. I'm telling you, Tyler looks so much better than what I saw. When was it? October?
I think
Findlay,
it was.
Ohio?
Findlay, yeah.
And
right there, he stepped into that thing clean, man.
Yeah, he looks a little bit more, a little bit more muscular,
Yeah.
a little bit more composed. That he took that long break off, came back for the fight in October, and now he's back here again.
Each guy has had their moments, but they're not stringing them together to finish. You got some blood there on you, Joe.
There's blood dripping from out. It's all over
on
here.
the
Look at
paper,
that.
on the phone. You laughed at my shoes getting blood on, but now you got blood on your hands, Joe.
I do. We are in the splash zone.
Man, if this was SeaWorld, they would call these the splash seats, or what do they call that? Yeah, the splash zone. Here they go.
Round
three. Hey, there you go. Go to the body. You see Calvin Brown's going to try to really walk him down. They got to hunt now. They know there's 3 minutes left to go. And this could be where the fight is won or lost in this round. Hear the crowd getting loud.
Calvin.
If you're Tyler, you got to bite down on the mouthpiece and ignore that. He's got to add his hands. My fear for Tyler is that he might not be doing enough now. Now he looks like he's retreating, and Calvin looks like he's stalking him.
That's exactly what I was going to tell you, David, because you talked about the cage
Yeah,
control.
right now. Oh, yeah.
Calvin calling him, say, come on.
Hey, now Calvin's trying to put the show on. Oh.
That was a good spinning kick.
Calvin Brown is picking up the pace and the output. And right now, he's getting the better of Tyler.
My question right now is, does Calvin need to ensure that he gets this third round by taking him down?
I would. Oh, he wiggled him, caught him on the chin. I'll tell you what, if you're Calvin Brown and you can put his back on the fence and blast away, you got to do it. Calvin Brown is coming now forward, and he's causing damage. He's looking to take that shot. He's become a one-dimensional fighter right now. Unfortunately, Tyler Riggs has continued to shoot that leg kick, and Calvin Brown has adjusted to it now. He's now missing with it. And honestly, if you're looking at damage, Calvin Brown is causing damage to Tyler Riggs.
Yes, he is.
Nice move by the ref, slipping out of there. That's a veteran referee for you, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. He clipping him again. Right now, Tyler Riggs is on the defense, and he's losing this fight, in my opinion.
100%.
Calvin Brown is staying on him. Oh, and he catches him.
Shot.
Oh man, he's calling him forward. Tyler is hurt. Calvin Brown is going after him now. Let me tell you, Calvin Brown has broken the will of Tyler Riggs.
Yes, he has.
He's going backwards. His eyes are huge, and he is bleeding.
He's looking for an escape right now.
And he is now running. And I'll be honest with you, if it was in question, it's not anymore. I do believe Calvin Brown just stole this fight. And there's another big shot.
This crowd, look, love
what
it
a
right
war.
there.
Respect for both men. Respect for both men. Respect for both men. Respect for both men. Congratulations.
I'm telling you, folks, if you're here in tonight or if you are watching live on pay-per-view, you are getting your money's worth. As we watch the replay here, we see the spinning kick by Calvin. Calvin definitely controlled this third round, Dave.
I wonder if that guy even fights. I'd like to know if he fights. Does he fight? He's loud. I don't know if the guy in the crowd here.
Oh, the hype man?
The hype man. Signed a contract with the hype man. Wow. What a war.
Yeah, just, I mean, as we're watching the replays,
Yeah.
Calvin just totally
Calvin Brown
dominated this
just
third round. I don't think
control.
there's any doubt. We may score it 2-1, but Calvin will have his hand raised here shortly. Beautiful jabs, and he definitely opened Tyler up early on in that fight. So much so that, you know, I got blood dripping over here on our screen, our monitor, our paper. Good job, guys. Good job. Corner man for Tyler here, just walking by. Tyler put on a heck of a show as well. There's no way I'm not going to downplay anything like that. I'm very impressed by Calvin Brown. It's a different Calvin Brown every time I see him fight. The first fight I've seen him, he was takedown, 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 using that wrestling background that he had through high school. You know, not even through high school. He said he started at a much younger age. Second fight, he did use the takedown, but he definitely worked on his cardio and stayed up. In this one, amazingly, he attempted it once in the second round. I'm very floored. Just the fact that I didn't see Calvin try to take Tyler down at all. And kudos to him right now. I'm watching Calvin right now. You see it on your screen. You know, he's walking a little bit gingerly, but he took those leg kicks like a
Fight
champ.
fans, a round of applause for a hard-fought 170-pound weight division contest. The final bell is rung, and your judges have spoken. Judge Jesse Durgan saw it 29-28, while judges Matt Moore and Garrett Markham saw it the same 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated Calvin Beatdown Brown.
Well, Calvin Brown, let's find a place there's no blood to stand, first of all. Calvin, all right, man, I've seen all your fights. You catch another win. Let's just talk about the beginning of that fight. Now, here's the deal. We knew you had a dominant wrestling game, a power wrestler. And I was telling my partner in the broadcast team, I said, this is interesting. You have a Muay Thai guy who's going to work that range. You have a power wrestler. Let's see who's going to get their game up. In the beginning, dude, he was tearing the outside of the leg up. Lots of kicks, lots of kicks. However, you stayed the course. He became a one-dimensional fighter, and you made him pay. Let's talk a little bit about your psyche and your mind going through that fight.
I mean, everybody knows that I'm a wrestler if you watch any of my fights, and I knew that he was all right with the stand-up, but I wanted to prove to everybody that I wasn't just a wrestler. I had some stand-up in me, and so I just stood up and banged with him.
It was great, man. You ate the leg kicks, and sometimes, you know, that nerve running down the side of that leg, that can be damaging. But here's the deal. You're going to feel that tomorrow, man. You get up in the morning, you're going to feel it tomorrow even more. But you gave some of those leg kicks back of your own. You kind of played his game a little bit. Matter of fact, the outside of his leg is welded up. It's got some nice toe prints in it. But in the third round, I kind of said, here's the deal. I don't really know. It could be 1-1. But in the third round, you took control of the situation. You came forward. You were the hunter. He was the prey. And you put it on him, man. Did you know you had it in the bag going into the third when you were backing him up?
Yeah, it seemed like he was kind of like scared. My jab gets out there real far. It seemed like he was kind of running from that, so I figured, you know, I can kind of work with it. But, yeah, I mean, I knew that I was going to win this coming in with how hard I work. I know I didn't. I left my other gym, so I don't have a gym right now, but it still don't mean nothing to me. I'm still going to outwork anybody I get.
It's awesome, man. You had an army of electric green here behind you tonight. You had a hype man, a corner man, a coach. And here's the deal. That guy right there almost got beat up by 9 moms in the crowd. I'm just kidding. I'm joking, right? Having fun. That's what this sport's about. But here's the deal, man. You come out here with an army, but you got to walk in this cage by yourself, no matter who you train with. Tonight, you come in here, you get the job done, man. You're exciting to watch fight. We can't wait to see you back. And congratulations on a great victory tonight. And keep going, keep working hard, my man. Anything you want to say or thank?
I want to thank everybody that's helped me out. Knowing I don't have a gym, everybody that's helped me out. Bryce came to practices, Charles, Shaq, Mariana helping me out, getting in the gym. But I'm sorry if I forget anybody. I just got to hurry up. But yeah, I'm not done fighting. You name them, I'll fight them, and I'll beat them.
So look, man, you're a gamer, dude. You're exciting to watch. Congrats on another win here in the Iron Tiger Fight Series cage, my man. Give it up one more time for your win, Calvin Brown.